I am so glad you are here to check out the 7-Day Jumpstart. I created the 7-Day Jumpstart specifically for women out there who are fed up with information overload, not seeing results, and have sometimes even lost their confidence, because I get it. Hi, my name is Natalie Jill, and I'm 49 years young, and here's what I want you to know. Who I am today is not who I was a little over a decade ago. Back then, I could never have thought I'd been a best-selling author, fat loss expert, and someone who's graced the cover of 13 health and wellness magazines, all in my 40s. You see, not too long ago, I was a first-time new mom. In my late 30s, I had gained 50 pounds while pregnant, which is 60 pounds more than I weigh today. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, dang, Natalie, you just had a baby. Of course you gained the weight. Well, let me tell you, my daughter weighed just over 6 pounds when she was born, and I can assure you the placenta did not weigh 54 pounds. Anyways, back to my story. I had just given birth, which is nothing unusual, and gained a lot of weight, also not uncommon, but I was going through a divorce at the same time, and I was losing everything I once knew. The housing market had crashed, and I owed more on my house than I could sell it for. The debt was piling up, so was the stress. I was full on depressed. I had lost my confidence, my energy, my ambition, everything. The job that I could count on was no more. I had to take a voluntary job demotion to be able to navigate between being a new single mom and working. My job prior had required full-time travel, and that just wasn't possible anymore. No matter what I did or how many months went by, I just couldn't lose the weight. But I know you get why. There was so much information overload out there. I mean, it was confusing. It was overwhelming. It seemed impossible. I had no motivation, and I certainly didn't have extra time. And I mean, why would I even be motivated? I had lost everything, my marriage, my home, and all my confidence. It took everything just to get myself going throughout the day at that point. It felt like the whole world came crashing down on me all at once, and I was emotionally and physically exhausted. I desperately wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to regain my confidence and rebuild my life, but the question I kept asking was, but how? I mean, where would I start? I tried searching for a straightforward solution, but the more I looked, the more I got confused. I found tons of fad diets and an overwhelming amount of conflicting information, but none of it made any sense. I was so confused. Like, can I have no sugar ever? No carbs? And do I have to weigh and measure everything? And gosh, do I have to count calories and eat tasteless food? That was the last thing I felt like doing. I ended up feeling defeated and was about to totally give up. But then I made a conscious decision. It was in a moment. You see, I was walking and I caught a glimpse of myself in a window reflection. You know, the ones that almost have like a mirror on the outside of it. I didn't even recognize it was staring back at me. And I thought to myself, is this all there is? Is this what's supposed to happen? Is this what happens to our bodies as we age after we have kids? Is this what I need to accept? And in that moment, I knew my answer. It was a heck no. I knew that's not all there was to me. And I decided in that moment that I was going to change. I was going to change things right then and there. No more excuses. I was done letting my circumstances dictate how I felt and how I was showing up. I decided that things had to change. I drew a line in the sand right then and there and created a vision for myself. I would then ask myself every single day, Natalie, the girl in that vision, that fit, happy, confident girl in the vision who feels great about herself and shows up for life, what does she do every day? What does she eat? What does she listen to? And how does she move her body? Those simple questions transform my life, and I want them to do the same for you. I made a conscious decision. I created a vision, and I took the necessary actions to realize that goal. I weaved through the information overload. I became a licensed master sports nutritionist along the way, and I got to the method. And you know what? It was not as nearly complicated as I had feared. My method worked. Every single day I saw improvement, and within 7 days, the first 7 pounds were off. My bloating went away, and I started to regain my confidence. I finally felt hopeful, and it was so empowering. Each day's success gave me more and more momentum for the next day. I was on a total roll. Getting through the first 7 days was a win, and it taught me enough to continue making progress. Every week since then, I lost another 2 pounds of fat. It was magical, and it kept going until I hit my goal weight. And then I couldn't believe what happened next. Other people started asking me, how did you get in such great shape? Me, the average newly divorced, now single, out of shape mom, was becoming a role model in fitness and health for others. I mean, wow. And I realized then that my method could help other women transform their lives as well. And that's when the 7-Day Jumpstart was born. It started as a 12-page PDF that I wrote in a weekend, just my method. And then it became a more extensive plan, and then a best-selling book. And now I'm on my 4th edition of this original 7-Day Jumpstart plan, and it's here, the 4th edition. After a full decade of helping women lose the fat, the 7-Day Jumpstart is still my go-to plan for quick and radical results. It's that first step. I keep coming back to this simple, efficient method year after year, and I continue refining the formula, and I've finally perfected it even more. I am ecstatic to introduce you to the 4th edition of my favorite method to lose weight so that you can get the same dramatic results as tens of thousands of other women who have been in your exact same shoes. Just like the beginning of my transformation, your own transformation is only one decision away. All you have to do is make that first choice. That's it. That is the first step. Decide. Are you ready to choose you? Are you ready to stop feeling tired, bloated, irritable, and self-conscious about the way you look? Are you ready to take back control and get your body back? When you decide to do the 7-Day Jumpstart, in 1 week, you will learn to eat for optimal health, weight loss, and fullness. You'll learn to shift negative thought patterns and eliminate cravings. You'll get rid of that bloat. You'll start to drop the fat and excess water weight. You'll start to get your confidence back finally. And you'll feel so empowered. And just wait. People are going to notice and ask you what it is that you're doing. That energy is contagious. Have you made the decision? All you have to do is click the button below, download the plan, and wait for my welcome email. That's it. I'll send you everything you need to succeed straight to your inbox, including the full 7-day meal plan, food swap out guides, daily coaching videos, tons of yummy, easy to make recipes, and so much more. Failure is not an option, not a chance. You are just a few seconds away from starting this. Are you in? Have you decided? Click the link below. I can't wait to work with you. No risk, just radical results. Sign up now and I'll prove it to you.